and you can choose kind of the amount that you want taken out.
Okay, so in addition to that, do you do your own personal tuning without involve
Yes.
school? Just
Yes.
that's like your own
I
little
do
thing.
that at night. Yeah.
At nighttime?
Yeah, at night.
And how does that work?
So I go to their house.
Oh, you go to the house.
With my, I have materials. I have these sheets that are logging sheets for the school district to give me money. I have to talk about what I did with them, and basically, once a month I get paid on that.
And
so
how many clients do you have? How does that work?
Seven. Like outside of, yeah, that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot. 2 nights a week, 7.
Yeah, of
so
course.
I go see someone Saturday and Sunday.
Oh.
Because the parent has to be there.
And do you prepare your own materials for them,
Yeah.
or school provide them?
No, I prepare all that.
School
For
doesn't
my
give you
private stuff.
Huh?
I use some of the stuff I do with my private clients to teach at the school too.
Oh.
Right, but I have to prepare.
So you had to prepare the materials.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have to always prepare new materials, or you just have there's a lot of researching all this stuff?
There's a lot of research. I talk to their teachers at the regular school they're at, and then I look at their test scores and I can see where they're struggling, and I focus. So let's say a kid doesn't know how to do money math. He can't count. Doesn't know how to do decimals. I'll bring money. We'll write the money down, how much it is. We'll do the math with it. So it's just like school, but expanded, and you take your time. You go slower with them, and if they don't understand something, you don't go past it. You stop right there and keep trying till they get, okay, we're not getting that. Okay, let's move to something else. You think about it, and I want you to watch this video when I'm not here, and just whatever works for the kid. It's different each case.
But you get paid for the hours you spend with them.
Oh
right?
yeah, and the hours I spend planning.
Oh, that too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And the time you spend for planning, you can use that on different kids too.
It's
right?
crazy. Listen, you see I'm sweating?
Yeah.
I had a kid to see today. All I do, he has life skills. His mom says, I want him to go to the gym. I get to go work out with this kid and get paid like $70 an hour.
How much?
$70 an hour.
$70 an hour? But the problem is that's good. That's not bad, right?
Not bad. Not bad. But I only have 2 like that.
Yeah.
The rest of them, it's like, sometimes, the houses aren't that cool. Like, I had one that was in Oakland where there's prostitutes everywhere.
And you got to go there?
I have to go at night. And, they're like, I have to watch my car.
Yeah.
So I pay my dues, man.
But do you charge lower for being on-site or being virtual?
So here's the good part about it. The parents aren't paying. They sued the school district for non-compliance, for not fulfilling the federal contract called the IEP. They have money set aside. So I have a client, $25,000 just for what I do. So I have to spread it out over time, like work with them. So the ones who have a lot of money, I work with them more. Like we'll spend 2 hours as opposed to 1 hour. So, because they got to use all that money by a certain time. But it's part of a court mandate. It's court mandated what I do for the private tutoring. It's not like just parents want to help their kids like Sylvan or Kaplan. It's like, and the school's paying for it because they lost the lawsuit.
So all these money is coming from some funding. It's not coming from parents. Is that correct?
It's come from school districts sued lawsuits that parents win in California, but they don't win them in Texas.
Oh.
A business like this wouldn't work in Texas.
Oh. So it's coming from. So nothing's coming from the parents' own pocket.
Not what I do.
Not what you do.
Some of them want to keep me on after their money's gone.
Yeah.
That's only happened twice, because they'll graduate. They just want me to go a little bit, one more year till they get out of high school, like that. But yeah, the parents don't pay anything. That's why they don't, take them to the gym. If they were paying, they wouldn't do that, right? But they're not paying. They want it. And they know the money has to go to a person like me who's got the license and the credential.
Yeah. It has to be license credential.
Yeah. And then a lot of the teachers are so old they don't have the energy to do it. So
Of course.
I'll do it. I'll be sleepy and I'll have to take a nap at lunch instead of eating, but
Are you responsible for the safety while they're with you? Yeah. Huh?
So no, the parent's supposed to be there in the room.
Uh-huh.
But I did have one kid that took off running. He was a runner,
Uh-huh.
autistic kid, and so I just told him I'm not working with runners because I'm too big to run up and chase a,
Yeah,
a
of course.
6-year-old. But I'm not. No. So the ones that I take to the gym are 18 and over. So I'm not responsible for their.
But there's still some liability.
There's some liability if he's in my car
Yeah,
and I have
yeah.
an accident. But I have a special insurance for that too.
See, I'm trying to think where maybe we can be partners.
Let's keep thinking about it because I think that what you're going to find is there's going to be a standardized test that needs to be done. Okay, so something that can compete because even if you have one standardized test, they want another one to verify the results. So there's that.
But these tests cannot be come from someone like me, right, or anybody else. It has to be from the government's body.
You can program it, but you need the educator to understand the standards that have to be the same.
Yeah.
You need a consultant to understand and look at what the tests are, but people complain about the tests that they currently use. So imagine if you were to do something that competes with that test, that is a second level of verification with the test, but your test is better, it has more accurate results, then they replace, you'd be a billionaire, man. Because they don't like the standardized test now. It's old, it's outdated.
And these tests are what, like math, English, or something?
It's math. I could take a picture and show you better than I could do.
I'm just trying to, I think...
It's 13 sections, and there's subcategories of literacy and of math, and then there's some other things that are like, kind of like number sense, things that are a bit more cognitive. And then they have a whole nother test that's the psych evaluation test. So they got like 2 or 3 of them. I just do one of them. You got a speech guy, then you got a psychologist. But
here's the thing, since I cannot teach all this stuff, only you can, right? Your license.
Yeah.
I think where I can add value is on the materials.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
The materials, okay.
Materials, maybe I know the requirements. I can do some programming, whatever, to come up with something cool materials.
Yes. Okay.
That I probably can do.
Let's talk about that.
Right?
For sure.
That is your tools.
That's my
it's
tools,
like,
yeah.
It's like I'm providing the tools
That's
to you.
the tools. And it could be a brand. You could have exclusivity on the brand.
Yeah.
And that be, just like they have Sylvan Learning Center, it could be something like that. Like a whole, this is our brand. And we use this, like you have to, there's Mood Bell, there's different like educational theorists that you base your theory off of. So you kind of have to know who you're basing it, like how a child learns is based on a theory by different psychologists. And you say, we follow this psychologist.
That's easy. I can program that.
Exactly.
That's easy.
Exactly.
That's easy.
So coming up, so what would win is if you had materials that taught kids how to read that were more relevant to their current habits of social media.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
that's
saying?
easy.
Because the old stuff is like from the 60s, really, or the 70s, really.
And how do you get around that right now?
Me? They have one that's school sanctioned thing called News LA, NEWS LA. And so that one, you click on it and you say, okay, there's an article about the American Revolution. You can have it at the 12th grade level, or you can have it at the 6th grade level, or any grade between. And they substitute words. So it's a program that will substitute the words in order to match the vocabulary level of the student. Right? So you have to have something that's interchangeable based on their level. They have math, one of the big math ones, and I can send you this stuff so you can do the research. One of the big math ones is called iExcel. iExcel is what they used during COVID, right? And so basically it does a diagnostic, it tells the student the areas that they need to work on, and then it makes recommendations, and they can self-start on those. So I use that in my classroom because I can't teach a kid who's reading at a 2nd grade level than a kid who's reading at a 5th grade level the same thing. So I let the lower level readers work on that. I can always check their levels, but then I have to read the book with these other
So
kids.
you had to do an assessment with the kids first?
Yeah, a lot of assessment. We have to do assessment every quarter.
And how these assessment done? With the school, two kids? Or
So some people basically, I do it with the IXL, and then I talk to the teachers and I say, how's he doing with this? But my concrete data is coming from the IXL because it says he's reading at a 2.6 level, and then maybe in September, but maybe he jumps to a 3.6 level by January. And then I say that in the report, instead of report cards, I put how much he's jumped up in his levels based on IXL and teachers' records.
Okay, let's start slow. So here's the thing. Next time, let's focus on like your private tutor thing.
Okay.
Forget the school for now.
Okay.
So let's say you need to teach a person, but you need some materials.
You need materials.
You need material in whatever, any subject.
Uh-huh.
What will be your step? And you don't have it.
Okay, so say it's history.
Yeah. What is your current step right now?
So usually I would look for videos first. To like, you look at it like you garden, you have to till the soil. You have to prepare the soil. So just so they're starting to think about it and they start to remember little things. If I'm going to do like the American Revolution, I'm going to say, okay, you know, just like Schoolhouse Rock, there'll be a video. They have old videos and stuff that are animated that talk to them. I pause the video and I say, what, you see this word? Taxation without representation.
So step one, you need to find a video.
Yeah, a video is good for all kids. It's universal. It's called universal learning because it's audio and visual, right? And then you want something that will isolate vocabulary. You might even have it to where it shows you the Latin root word, so they're learning that part too, right? Then,
so it sounds like you want a lot of animation, a lot of visual things.
You got to think about them on social media. They're addicted to these phones. These kids are, like, they go through like trauma when you take their phone. So you got to think about how social media works. If you get them into it like social media, they'll learn.
So they don't like all text. They like graphic, things like that.
They don't like books. Some of them like books, but like only 20% of them. I have to animate the book with how I tell the story. Like, so one big book with my boys.
How do you animate it?
Well, I'm animated. I have to say, ooh, can you imagine what it'd be like if you found like the Count of Monte Cristo when he finds all the jewels in the cave? Can you imagine how it would feel? This is
so you're talking about it.
I'm talking about it, right?
You're talking about
animate the book I have to be animated to make them read the book. Ooh, what happens next? Well, let's read the book.
So are you coming up this like on the fly? You just making this shit up?
No. I was taught, when I went to grad school how to do small reading circles.
Oh, okay.
And so that's one of the best ways to teach kids to read confidently and socially is to do small reading circles. So, like, I'll pick a book that's interesting to them and to me.
Okay, maybe I try. What is your current pain point right now in doing private tutor
The
teaching?
difficulty?
Your pain points, like you find, this is really painful.
Math. The kids who don't do math well just give up. They get frustrated and give up. So how to get them, so sometimes I have to have like blocks so they can count, or like little fraction things that will show them, okay, this is 1 inch, but then this is just have 3/3, and so they can see how 3/3, 1, 2, 3 parts equal.
Have you tried math games with them?
There's some that I've tried. Are you talking about online?
Yeah, anything online, whatever.
Yeah, so most of the online stuff is when I can't work with them, and it keeps them busy while I can work with these other kids.
Oh.
That's most of I don't really teach with the computer. It's something that I use in the classroom if I need them to be occupied for 20 minutes. And that way it's useful because I'm seeing what they can do and what they can't do. But then when it comes to teaching them, I have to I get little whiteboards and markers. Mm-hmm. And so we're able to do it like that. I'll say, write it. I wrote this. No, you write it, So every teacher understands it's I do, the teacher does, we do it together, and then you do. So that's how all teaching goes.
But you still have to come up with materials, right?
Yeah, so finding interesting materials so if you're talking about that.
Your pain point.
Yes, look for things, because here's the thing, you don't get, if it's for education, there's a proprietary clause in the copyright that allows you to use it without having to pay a lot of copyright fees.
Uh-huh.
So if it's something that's exciting in social media, if you can keep up with social media trends
Yeah.
and put that into a form that could be educational, that would be huge.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Because they skibbity toilet. If you're writing, that the kids were talking about skibbity, like
No.
they come up. See, you got to know these kids.
Yeah.
Right. So they have all these little trends that come up.
Yeah.
And if you can put that in the context of education,
Right.
rather than it just be social media, or they like Roadblocks or Minecraft.
Yeah.
If you could put that into a context
Yeah.
of education,
Make it fun.
Right. Then they're more likely to do it.
And these materials, do you actually use physical things, or it could be paper thing or online thing?
So sometimes I have to use physical stuff because that's what we have these contracts for each kid, the IEP. So sometimes it says use of physical, we call them manipulatives.
Oh.
Paper stuff, they're already doing that a lot. So I try to use other things, but I'll use paper when they have homework to finish. But when I'm teaching them, I use instead of paper, I use just like a mini whiteboard with a marker.
Mini whiteboard?
Yeah.
It's like a regular whiteboard?
Yeah, it's just like a whiteboard that's this size. And like size of a piece of paper, but they're able to write on it and erase with it. Bigger, they can write the letters bigger, because some of them it's just a matter of the letters are too small on the paper.
So I think if I have come up with some because it's some electronic stuff, then you could use that, right?
Electronic programs, and if it had a relevance to the trends of social media.
Yeah, that one I got.
That's the thing.
That's the thing?
That's the thing.
To tie that together. In electronic.
That would make some money.
That would make some money?
That would make some money.
How? How to make money?
I think the parents would subscribe if it was an app.
Mm-hmm.
I think that teachers would work with it if it was successful.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be sanctioned in schools and at home.
But to do that content development, do we need school approval?
You need teacher co-signage. You need the teachers to like it. I have autonomy as long as it's not content that's above their age level. I have autonomy to teach anything that's going to get them to learn to read.
Right.
So
you don't need approval, right? You don't need approval, correct?
Unless it's got sexual.
No.
Yeah.
It's just to develop educational content.
If it's educational content,
that's it.
Whatever it takes.
Interactive educational content. That's my area.
So will the school buy it? I don't know. But the teachers and the parents might.
Yeah, well, forget school.
Right.
It's like you buy it,
right.
You pay me,
right.
The parent pay, whatever.
You're going to see a wave of parents. If another COVID hits or something, you're going to see the parents just do homeschooling. You're already seeing parents homeschooling because the schools are failing. So it's like you want to think okay, the parent and the teacher need help keeping this kid's attention. The special kid. Right.
And what is the special kid age you deal with?
Kindergarten through 18.
So no older than 18.
I have a couple that are older, but when they're at that point, it's kind of it's more about job training.
Okay.
But life skills.
When they're 18, it doesn't mean they have 18 capacity. They could be at 15, right?
Exactly.
So there's the physical age and mental age.
7th grader capacity in high school.
And how you determine that? Through the testing score?
Yeah. Through the assessment. So assessments make money too. If you can figure out their grade level based on the assessment, that's big too. Because they got other assessments, but a lot of them are old and stodgy and aren't relevant. Imagine an assessment for that was also relevant to social media. Like using people who are popular. When a kid has high interest, then they're more likely to read stuff. So that's why Harry Potter got so powerful. It got used in all the schools because kids like the movie, right? But kids don't care about that anymore. They don't watch movies anymore. They just they'll watch a little bit of something and then they'll be distracted. It's a lot of ADHD kids.
So to make it work, how do you assign let's talk about private too. Just keep it simple.
Okay.
How do you get, because the more this is kind of your little personal thing, the more you assign, the more money you make, right?
Yeah. You can have tiers of activities.
Okay.
Right? When you say the more you assign, the more you make. That you could sell it in tiers. You can have memberships in tiers.
Oh, membership tiers.
Yeah.
And on a private tutor, do you need to get school's approval, or you can just do it put it in like a quick
here's
little
the
thing?
You won't. The tutors can use the stuff
Yeah.
for teaching.
Yeah.
But the school doesn't look at what the tutors use.
Right.
Tutors get to use what they need
Right.
that works, whatever works.
They don't manage that.
Right. The schools don't even recommend. The schools aren't even part of what I do because the schools are the ones that messed up. They just pay me.
Yeah.
They just pay they pay me from the parents' fund that they owe the parent.
But that's not gonna last forever, right?
It doesn't last forever, but if it's effective and the money runs out, then they're going to want to keep doing it.
Keep doing. What do you mean? Who keep doing? The school or the parents?
So say you have a product, right?
Yeah.
If it works and it works with the teachers use it, they might keep on the teacher. They might just want to use the product. But if the parents see it and the kids using it when you're not tutoring, you got something.
Oh.
Because the parents want their kids to be educated, but the kids want to go to social media.
Uh-huh.
So how do you get them away from the social media? You create something that mimics social media. That's education. You got to trick them into wanting education.
And it could be a website, it could be an app.
It could be a website, it could be an app, you know.
Or it could be a tool that you could use to teach.
Yes, it could be all three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Okay.
I said, next time you say, oh, you found something, right? Like a content.
Okay.
You say, Dan, this is too hard for my level.
Yeah.
You need to transfer this to something
Lower
level.
Yes.
When you give me that, I'll take a crack at it.
Okay.
I'll turn it up, and you see what you think.
Okay.
Let's do that
All
at test.
So I'll give you a couple of books.
Digital book.
Digital books. Okay. Got it. Yeah, because I work with a lot of boys that the dad's not there.
Yeah.
So I read some Carl Jung and some archetypes. I look for strong male.
Okay. Give me a digital in.
Okay.
Can you give me a PDF?
Yeah, I'll find some.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a week or so.
Sure. Let's do.
Okay.
You say, man, this level is too high. I need a little lower level, right?
I'm probably gonna start with like a Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. Let's just do a proof of concept.
Okay.
Right. So that's where I'm coming in, right?
Okay.
So I see, make your job easier. Hey, I have the material now.
Absolutely.
You know?
Now imagine that for history.
That's the same thing. It'll work for everything.
Yeah.
They just do that.
So I might try one with history because there's more reading in history than in English.
Okay. So the preference is, give me a doc, like a Google Doc.
Mm-hmm.
That's first. If you don't have that, then PDF.
Okay.
Right. Just let's start with small.
Okay.
You just want to, hey Danny, I want to
Maybe
simplify.
a chapter.
That's it.
Got it.
Something small. Like, give me a chapter, whatever. You have a chapter, but you don't want to rewrite the whole damn thing.
Right. Right.
Right?
Right. Exactly.
Huh? Okay.
Okay.
Let's
And
start.
just tell you what grade level
Yeah.
the kids at. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll find some. I'll send it to you.
Yeah. And you can even say, we can take that further. Hey, I need it in Spanish.
Right.
Ah. See? There you go. Expand the market.
Yeah.
Because this kid is not just English, right? I'm sure
Yeah.
there's some Spanish kid. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah. Good point. Because our school is a special school. We got a program for recent immigrants.
Yeah.
So there are kids like from El Salvador and Venezuela and stuff there that don't speak any English.
There we go. See? Let's start.
What if you did a hybrid?
Anything's possible.
Wow.
Let's just start with small one.
Okay.
While I'm learning this thing, right?
Okay. Bet. I'll yeah.
Let's start this. Okay, that's why I asked, what is your pain right now?
Yeah.
If I can solve your pain, you're gonna pay me. You're gonna pay me, you're gonna charge them. Right?
Exactly.
So it's the benefit flows, right?
Exactly. And then just a matter of having literature online is tough. Like just even having choices.
That's okay. I can change that.
Okay. All right, man. I will have some to you within a week.
Exactly. But we are aligned, right?
Yeah,
You got it?
Absolutely.
Let's do a little test.
Okay.
See if I can solve your pain.
Okay.
I save you time, you be happy, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And you will pay me for it too.
Yeah. Let's take a look at it.
Let's see.
Or you get it. You scale up, man. Like you go. There's teacher.
No, I don't have
conventions.
time. I just go with you right now.
Okay. All right.
You know, I help you make money.
Yeah.
Let's just talk.
go
You
back
then you
and
make
forth.
I make money.
Absolutely, man.
Then we can learn.
I can do that. All right, man.
Okay, you come back to me. Okay, Michael.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Yep. Bye. Bye, Michael.